Hi everybody, today is Thursday, May 8th, and I'm going to start with the writing activity. So today I have decided to write about my favorite TV show. So I watched this show called Survivor, which has been on for a very long time. And so that is what I wrote about today. So I wrote, I like to watch the show Survivor. Now, Survivor has a capital L because it's the name of a show, all right? And then I have my period for the end of my sentence. The people on the show are trying to win $1 million. The show is on every Wednesday night. So that's what I wrote about my show. And then I went to my writing log, my writing journal, and I wrote 5/8 for May 8th. Okay? So moving on, our activity, remember I said in my last video that we're going to move on to questions. All right? The big question mark. And I showed you what the question mark was last class. So your first activity is ask the wolf. Do we remember our story about the 3 pigs and the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood and the bad wolf? So this is around those 2 stories, all right? So when we ask a question, we use these words: how, can, would, did, is, and should. How? How can I get to school? Question mark. Can I have some more pizza? Question mark. All right, so these are words that usually start a question. So down here, imagine that you can meet the big bad wolf. What questions would you ask him about Little Red Riding Hood? So that's Little Red Riding Hood. And the 3 little pigs. Use a different beginning word for each question you write. So they've taken your question words and they've put them down here to start your sentence. All right. So for number 1, how? What would I ask the big bad wolf about the 3 little pigs? How did you find their homes? How did you find their homes? And remember, because it's a question, we end with the question mark. All of your sentences, all of your questions are going to end with a question mark because you're going to ask him questions. Okay, so that was your first activity. And then your second one is your head in the clouds? So a telling sentence ends with a period, right? The sky is blue. That's a telling sentence. I've told you something that's true. So we end with a period. But an asking sentence ends with a question mark, right? How are you? ¿Cómo está? Right? Question mark. So you have to read these sentences and you have to put the proper punctuation into the little cloud. All right? So is it going to be a period or is it going to be a question mark? So let's do the first one together. Clouds can look like cotton balls, feathers, or blankets. Well, let me go back. Let me look at my other activity. Does this sentence start with a how, can, would, did, is, or should? No, it doesn't. Clouds can look like cotton balls, feathers, or blankets. That's a telling sentence. So I'm going to put a period to finish it. Let's look at the second one. Do you know what makes a cloud form in the sky? Do you know? I think that's a question, right? Do you know? I don't know. So what we're going to do, that one's going to get a question mark. Like that. Okay? So these are your 2 activities for today. Now remember, today's Thursday. So by Sunday, I want you to send me your pictures of all your activities for this week. All right? Hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.